today you have been sent on a on a solo mission, or rather, you could have actually just been following a lead on some case you're working on. Either way.
So I'm flying below the radar without backup.
Pretty much.
Is it okay if I die on this mission?
What? Okay, if you die.
Is it okay if I die on this mission? Then I can go home early. But it'd be one of those silly prequel things where I can't die.
Well, you've got fate points to burn, so you can't actually die.
Why will?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I can't get any more fate points.
Yes, well, yes, well, on the planet of Dalphus, everything apparently right now seems to seem very quiet. Nothing wrong. No one coming to greet you at the boarding, well, disembarking, I should say.
Okay, what kind of world is this?
It's a mining planet.
Mining, right.
However, you have been sent here, or you have come here of your own volition, to investigate a possible threat. One that is very close to you.
What, Scion me, policeman me?
The, anti-psycho you.
That one, right.
It doesn't take long, however, whilst you're walking around the, well, the port town, you could technically call it, wouldn't you, really?
Most likely.
Yes. Before you start hearing rumours...
To save copyright, most likely.
Yes, well... yes, well, before you start hearing rumours of various towns and villages in the area have been destroyed overnight. Over the course of several different nights, that is.
What's doing it?
They don't know, obviously, but that's why you're here to find out.
What are the rumours saying?
Everybody who's seen these villages says that all the buildings are burnt to the ground and all inhabitants are now just left as charred corpses.
Any survivors from any of them? Refugees?
The very few survivors who have come from these villages that got attacked say that it was a lone woman.
Pyromancer, right?
Well, possibly, most likely, yes. A lone woman.
Right, what else are they saying? Did she create the fire with her own hands, or did she manipulate it?
Both. She created the fire and then was able to manipulate already existing fire as well.
Pyromancer.
However, there's also been rumours that from other villages, some of the survivors say that they weren't attacked just by this woman, and she also had wild, crazed and dangerous beasts following her that seem to come out from nowhere. You have noticed there's a pattern in the attacks. Seem to be coming towards this very settlement you are currently in.
Heading this way.
You're unsure of the time frame, but you do have a small time frame, if anything, to try and possibly set up some sort of defences, if you so wish to.
Of course I wish to. What are we looking at? Circular place?
Pretty much.
Where's she coming from? North, south, east, west?
Southwest.
Right, anything like going placement to the wall?
Well, there are those, yes.
Okay, I want people manning those.
You have been given a temporary Inquisitorial rosette, so you can pretty much just assume authority.
Okay, I want these two manned. I want people ready to man the others in case the Wild Horde of Beastmen thing is true. And they try and come in from other angles. How many entrances into the city?
Just the 3.
So here.
There's that one. There's the northern entrance. And then there's an entrance just to the northeast as well.
Like that.
Yeah.
Right, I want spike pits placed inside the perimeter here. Spikes. And I want oil traps placed above this entrance.
Right.
I want watchmen on each.
Yep.
This way nobody's getting in without our authority.
Where's
my locker?
On the ship you came in.
Right, and that landed here.
Straight in the centre, pretty much. Or near enough to it, anyway.
But I'm going to retrieve the hunting rifle from the locker.
Yep.
We got a quartermaster here.
Hasn't had a chance to stock up.
Right. Which means I can only use what clips I've got.
Pretty much.
That's alright, I've got a fair bit of ammo. Okay, what's the, apart from me, what's the highest authority here?
Well,
Mayor, foreman, something like that?
Well, since it's a mining... But, and they've also got the whole deal of, what's the word I'm thinking here? Well, they've got the guards, haven't they, there? So they've probably got a guard captain there. Probably a, overseer for the whole mining planet itself.
Right. Well, I'd like to see the guard captain, and if the overseer's here, I'll see him too.
Okay.
Well, from what I gather, there's not too much information about this person. From what information we can gather, lone woman, pyromancer, possibly working with a group of beastmen, or beasts, possibly mutants, given the vague descriptions.
Could be worse.
What here do we have to stop psychic powers?
You realistically need a null.
Do we have one of those here?
That's a living person, I might add.
Is there a null in this encampment?
You know what would have been really silly? Is if I had known about it beforehand, when we make the character creation, we could have made you one.
Oh, don't worry, I'm sure I'll become one.
Oh, that's not what I mean. It has to be the first 400 experience spent on character creation. That's the silliness of it. If I had known about it due to one of the offshoot
well, you'll go core night, will you? Then you'll be quite null.
So,
though that makes you null automatically in Crusade.
So, is there a null in the encampment?
None that they're aware of. Why it wouldn't stop her powers, it'd make them harder to, at the very least, or anyone in the vicinity casting psychic powers would have a harder time of it.
Any dignitaries visiting from off-world?
Dignitaries?
Yeah.
No.
How long ago did the attack start?
The attacks?
The villages and towns being destroyed.
Okay, about a week ago.
And she worked her way down, huh? Or up, as the case may be. Any idea what connects them? Aside from that geometric pattern?
Nothing, really. This is a mining town. What could possibly be... This is a mining planet. What could the possible reason be?
I don't know, maybe you got rid of somebody and they're a bit angry about it. How soon could backup be here? How long are we supposed to hold out?
What do you mean by backup, exactly?
I mean, if I get on the horn and ask for a couple of nulls to be sent down and request that my team be sent in, how long till they could arrive? Or at least other peace officers. I doubt it would be today, and maybe a few days to arrive, I'm guessing.
It probably could take a couple of days at the very least. Considering how far away this planet is from Scintilia. If I take a look at the map, this is on the outer reaches of the system.
I'm pretty much ready for a barricade and...
Yeah, it's going to be Helm's Deep, like. Scintilia's right there. You are all the way over here. Even with warp travel, that's going to take at least a couple of days.
And where are the rest of the crew?
Your guys would be in here, right in the centre of the system.
And they bring their own null with them.
They probably have to if you requested a null to be brought with you, with them at least anyway.
Okay, get on the horn, ask the Inquisition to send in my cell and a couple of nulls. Anything specifically good against beastie or beasties or.
That's just it. You're not exactly sure what they might be. Considering this is a Fringes world, whatever they may call beasts, that they don't know what they truly are, could be something completely different.
Or it could just be Xenos.
Exactly. It could be Xenos. It could be Orcs. It could be Tau. It could be Eldar. It could be anything, really. Heck, it might even be demons.
Well, I can take demons. I've got sanctified ammo. Fine. Get on the Southwest Watchtower. I want all available guard, either on the walls or just inside the perimeter. I want any miners with, mining
tools,
staffs and things like that to be ready as well. I want anybody of authority in the ship, in the middle.
Yep. It's your own personal Royal Helm's Deep, Pete.
And I'm taking point up here, along with another watcher.
Yep.
With my hunting rifle.
Right.
150 metres, that means I can see up to 300 metres.
Yep.
So I should
You'd be able to minus 30 to hit on ballistic skill, but...
But I can see them coming.
Pretty much.
Okay, first off, make sure the oil is heated.
Yep.
And the spikes are covered.
Now, as you're sat on the watchtower, or lookout point, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, watchtower works.
You can see for quite a long distance off.
Which is why I bought this thing.
Yes, well. This planet has... I'm not sure how many suns this planet would have, but you can tell that the bright flaming... The bright flame that's coming from the direction you're facing is not one of the planet's suns. If it has more than one, I am not too sure, because they don't give too much description about most of the planets.
Flaming orb in the sky.
More like it looks like a sunrise, but it's not coming from a sun.
Could it be that what I'm looking at is the illumination from a fire off in the distance?
Well, considering it's moving closer and closer, looking through your scope, you can see it's actually emanating from a person.
Ah, yes. This would be the pyromancer.
You
know what? See in 300 yards.
You can actually fire beyond 300 yards, but it does have the whole scenery of being a very hard to hit shot.
I might as well give it a go. I got
Alright.
realistic 43.
Alright. Roll it.
Yeah. If nothing else, it's a warning shot. One
Roll
or
it.
minus.
Minus 40. You need a 3.
11. Warning shot. Hit the ground. Do I recognise her?
No, you do not.
What is she wearing?
Imperial Psycho outfit. However, she does not have the Imperial Psycho branding. From what you can see through the scope. In fact, she has a Witch Hunter brand on her cheek.
I see. So she might be a witch hunter.
No, as in, she has crossed paths with Witch Hunter and survived. She is Melon Order Hereticus Inquisitor and has lived to tell the tale. Unfortunately, that impossible Inquisitor probably did not.
Detach the red dot that I've got on my compact and attach it to that, giving me a +10. I'm doing a single cool shot, so the game becomes plus 10, give me 13 to hit.
Under normal circumstances, I would require you to do a tech use test to successfully attach and to detach and reattach. Did you have tech use?
I do. It's over there somewhere. In one of these.
I think you got a plus 10 or something.
Yeah.
As an advanced skill.
Yeah. 10 to tech use.
And
tech use is
intelligence.
50.
You needed a 42. However, let me just double check. A bit of a pain you lost that 9 intelligence, isn't it?
Yeah. It's alright, I'll get it back.
Yeah, when you turn full chaos.
Yes.
You automatically get that 9 back in the fellowship you lost too.
So what, it's going to take me an extra turn to detach and reattach?
Basically.
So I've detached, I've reattached. Now, am I seeing any beastie things through my scope?
Not just yet.
So she's travelling with them, she's travelling ahead of them. And she's got to be within 60 yards of me being able to shoot her with the bolt pistol. How far away is she now?
Close enough for you to be shooting with a hunting rifle still, but still quite a fair distance. Everything around her is catching fire, pretty much. You can tell she'll probably be at...
I make it 13.
13?
Yeah, I need to roll. 7.
Ah, well there you go.
I caught her head. What else would I be aiming for at this distance?
Okay.
Now roll for damage. I mean, not as damaging now. It was a standard bolt, so 1d10, well, standard bullet, 1d10 plus 3. So 2, 5.
Now, she doesn't have any armor.
Good. That should make her cheek bleed a little bit.
Yeah, you just put a nice wound on the other cheek. She hasn't got that much toughness either. So you've done a bit of damage. Graze the other cheek that she doesn't have the mark on.
Do I see that she's carrying a Vox or a feed? No, well, I can contact her.
No, she's not.
Can I tell through the scope what she's carrying?
Carrying?
Is she carrying a staff? Is she carrying guns, swords? Is she carrying a backpack with something in?
From this distance, you can't quite tell yet.
I'm going to find out how many guards have long-range rifles. How many guards have long-range rifles? Facing in the southwest of the...
Not many of them, maybe 1 or 2.
Right, I want them to be here and here. And when they get in range, when she gets in range, I want them to start shooting too.
Yeah. Cannot hold dice, can we?
Also, what's the range on the cannons?
Cannons?
The gun emplacements.
Got a nice long range on them, man.
So have them open up.
Probably didn't. You could do if you wanted.
I'm not the one firing.
That's what I mean. You've got to give the order.
Order them to open fire.
Okay, well, in this case, with a single wave of her hand, portals to the warp start to open up.
She's a conjurer, isn't she? A summoner.
Summoner, pyromancer. She's a chaos sorcerer. What'd you expect? She's a human. She's a rogue psyker, pretty much. And multiple demons start to come through.
There's no reason the cannons have to stop firing, is there?
No. Considering it's going to be quite a lot of demons, I'm going to say at least a small army at the very least. And since these portals aren't going to be closing anytime soon, there's probably going to be more pouring through.
I reckon they'll close if I kill her.
Probably.
Do I recognise them as demons?
You recognise them as demons because you've seen them before. You've got horrors, demonettes, plague bearers. There's even a few freaking bloodletters coming through.
Oh, that's some fun.
And a couple of them are riding on juggernauts and the like.
Okay, I'm going to shout out who here has sanctified ammo. Well, or holy ammo.
They did think about that.
Being this far from Centilia, they should be thinking about that. Perfect place for an attack.
Exactly, that's the point. They didn't think some chaos sorcerer was going to come and get interested in their planet.
Can I safely assume that from her casting warps open,
Warp rifts, yeah.
demons, that she herself is chaotic now?
Oh yeah, she's
Demonic?
chaos.
So a sanctified round might hurt her more than a standard round.
Well, she's not demonic. She's not a demon prince, if that's what you're asking. She's still human, but she just has the ability to summon them in.
Mm-hmm. She up to a plus 20 yet?
A plus 20?
Well, 23.
Yeah, she's in a 20. The cannons are firing. 13. Okay, well, the cannons are also firing. They are sending demons hurtling this way and that. Some of them are dying, not a lot of them are.
Again, I'm going for head.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a bit better. 9.
Okay. Well, you are wearing it down, obviously.
Mm-hmm. And obviously I'm focusing specifically on her.
Of course.
On her skull.
Yes. Yes, well, there are other demons charging towards the gates. And they're not just at that gate, but all the gates.
Good, that's why we've got the oil and the pit traps.
Mm-hmm. This is why I asked you about what you want to do first. I did give you some time. Now
these are the only 2 autocannons. Or are there others?
There are defensible cannon things on each position.
Oh, what? This way and this way?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, then have these ones start firing too.
You got the one there, you got one here, and then you got one round there.
Like that?
Yeah.
Right, have them start firing too.
Mm-hmm. Now we're talking about bloodletters on juggernauts here as well. You know what a juggernaut is, don't you?
Right, like a killer can, right? Got a demon one?
Big dog.
Ah.
It's a mount, pretty much.
Cornite mount. Have you seen it?
Demonic mount, here we go. Right there.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Fusion of metal and demon.
Yep.
Robot dog.
Yeah, so we got horrors, plague bearers, bloodletters, demonettes, a couple of mounted bloodletters, even a few screamers.
Okay, tell them to prioritise targets.
Mm-hmm.
Aim for the dogs.
Of course.
The mounts.
Of course.
Take down the mount, you actually possibly injure the rider.
Well, these are demons. Maybe these... Getting rid of the mounts. Considering the juggernauts are slightly a little bit more of a problem than the bloodletter itself, is a good choice. Yep.
Do these things have specific firing types?
Hmm.
Can I tell them focus fire? Can I tell them
Cannons.
suppressing? Yeah. Do the cannons have firing modes?
No.
Only I do.
Only you do, yeah. The cannons have to be fired once, they have to be reloaded and fired again. We're talking slightly a bit more primitive than most other worlds. This one.
Right. How close are they getting?
They're about here.
Right.
But there's quite a lot of them.
Mm-hmm. And she?
She's at the back.
Guess what? I'm going to take another pot shot at her. Again, head.
Mm-hmm.
Still in 20s?
Yeah. 33.
Bugger. Hit a demon though, right?
Yeah, you would have hit a demon.
6.
6. Yeah, that's not enough to kill one.
Yeah, but now he's got a little hole in his head, he'll think.
Yeah, no, that one has to take a warp instability, and it failed, and that one goes and bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.
Because the
He
whole
thinks
warp
on the other
instability
side of
stuff.
the warp.
Yeah, well, everything... The cannons are firing, they're doing some severe damage, and the whole warp instability, plus the ones they're hitting,
Mm-hmm.
is doing the work, but there are tons
What
of them.
about these shooters up here?
Same again, they're doing their job, but it's very minimal.
I take it.
Considering the massive amount that's
I
coming
take it
through.
all the guards and their parts around the wall are actually firing.
Yeah, all around. All around. As you would expect.
Just tell me when she's in 30.
Yes, well, let's see here.
One.
Good thing you did. That's a
0,
good roll.
1.
Yeah, that's a good roll. That's a very good roll.
So if let me use the laptop.
Well, plague bearers are... Some of the plague bearers, if you've got the gates closed, right?
Yeah.
Well, there are some plague bearers right on the gates. And they are, well, trying to eat the gates. And as you expect, it's rusting, decaying it, all that nonsense.
Well, I already got that shot on her.
Well, roll the damage on her.
12.
Yep, still not dead yet.
No, but she should be aching a little bit.
Yeah.
Drop a frag on the plague bearer.
There are plague bearers, yep, okay.
How do I do a frag?
Ballistic skill, but if you're just dropping it, it's not really going to be much of a skill test, is it? This is more of a case to see if it blows up in your hand, so just roll to see if it blows up on you. No, you're fine. If that had been a jam roll, you would have had a problem. So, you've got a frag, right?
I've got 3 frags on me.
You know how the damage works on them?
Wait, 2d10 plus 5, isn't it?
Frag grenades. Probably like that, I would think. Let me just quickly check it.
Well, that looks like a good roll to me anyway.
A 5 and a what?
7.
Yeah, frag grenades are 2d10. But they do have blasts. Blast 4, so anything in a 4 square radius would take damage as well. So that's one of them. And, well, you're pretty much dealing with like another 5.
What? Plague bearers are still on that gate?
Yeah. So 5 more rolls, I mean.
71. Sorry,
That's
71 is 8.
Yep. Let's do one roll for all these guys.
6.
So, 61, that's not a good roll for them, is it?
5. Ooh, bad. 13.
6. Yep, well, even so, warp instability makes them go kaput.
That was 5, I think.
Yep. Even so, warp instability makes them vanish. But there is a nice hole in the gate itself. And there is a juggernaut charging it, so...
Okay, switch over to my bolt pistol. I'm guessing that's in range now.
Obviously, he's right beneath you.
Do I really need to... Okay, I've got to have the bonuses to hit now with this thing, right?
Yeah, well, if I'm doing it the way it should be, close... It's not close range, but it's short range, so that's plus 20. No, wait, that's plus 10. Now, if we're going to be using
I'm aiming for its neck.
I'm going for Black Crusade rolls here.
Go
For single shots, you get a plus 10.
That's 20. I only lose 10 because I've got the sure shot or whatever it is. So it's 10.
Yep.
Let me see, it's a best quality bolt pistol.
So
that gives me 10, that's 20.
So you're at 63 currently.
I have the sanctified ammo in it. So, 50? 60?
It's just 60. 63.
83. Can I re-roll?
If you use a fate point for the day, yeah? There's plenty of those.
52. Got that one.
Yep, definitely within. So. Going for the Juggernaut or the Rider, by the way?
Juggernaut.
Oh, I think it's actually larger target too, so that would have made it... Oh yeah, it's enormous, so that's a plus 10 to begin with.
Well, I still wouldn't have made it with the 83.
Yeah, the same, so...
That's a 2. That's a 1d10 plus 6, so 8. Sanctified.
Gets through its...
With,
demonic.
with pen. of just like 4 pen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, on this front, 1d10. Right, well, it has... Your shot has done the trick, but not before it's actually bars the gate down.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's vanished after it's destroyed the gate, but the rider falls flat down.
Order somebody in the ship, which is here, to point the ship's cannons at that gate.
Where's Jericho's when you need him, huh?
There should be somebody on that ship that knows how to operate its cannons.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Any means necessary, right?
Well, the gate's already pretty much been destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well use that gap now. Bottle feed, bottleneck.
Yep. Yep.
Tell us to fire through the gate.
Of course.
Lay down suppressing.
Suppressive fire.
It's a ship's cannon. Well, it's ship's cannon, so they're more...
Pew.
Yes. They're much more reliable than these old bloody...
Sitting ones,
one
yes.
shot, one kill thing.
Well, they are destroying a few of them, but it's just a whole fact. They're not as powerful as explosive laser blasts or whatever things happen to be in the other type of cannons. Speaking of, they ain't got some hell cannons here, huh?
How many do I have control over, by the way? Guns.
How many do you have control over?
Yeah. I want to send a portion down here.
Well, technically, you would have equal to your fellowship,
which is 34.
With command tests. But you don't have command, do you? Right there. It's a skill, so probably advanced, I would think, at this rate.
No, I do have command.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Everyone has command, so it's half thing then. Yes, it wasn't written in the original sheet, that's why.
Right, so half what?
Fellowship is 32, so we're looking at 16.
34. Oh, no, you're right, 30. Nah.
But since you pretty much have an Inquisitor Rosette, we can pretty much go with the fact that you can pretty much tell them whatever to do. I would guess.
Have them line up either side, like so, and like so. Anything coming through, getting shot.
Okay.
So basically, we're feeding them now through there.
Yep.
What about these other gates?
Well...
Yeah, I'm yelling across to the guys manning these ones.
You pretty much got similar things going on at that end.
Uh-huh. Have they been dropping grenades?
Dropping grenades, trying to stop it. However, that gate's been breached.
Uh-huh. Anything dropped in the, in this pit?
Yes. You got some demonettes in there.
Great. Okay, order, another number to form up on this.
Yep.
Send the odd shot down into the pit, but for the most part, firing.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, and what about the oil one?
No one's got through there yet.
Okay, I'm going to send out a prayer to anoint the oil.
A prayer to anoint the oil. You're going to have whatever nearby cleric on this backwater planet has, right?
Yeah.
Do that, so yes.
Yeah, I'll follow who art in heaven.
Well, the God Emperor and all that nonsense. We all got to believe in the God Emperor.
Yes. Our Father who sits on the throne and gets dozens of people fed to him daily. Okay, how many cannons does this ship have?
Shots, you mean?
No, cannons.
Cans?
Cannons.
Cannons. Oh, canisters, I thought you said. I was like, what the hell are you on about canisters for?
Yeah, I guess you've got one there, one there.
Well, technically, what you could do in the craziness is fire the ones from the front and do something, get someone to do really stupid thing, and overburn the fuel.
Not a bad idea, but I've got a better one.
Mm-hmm.
I've already called for backup.
Yep.
So I know there's going to be another ship coming.
Yep. At some point.
Getting ready to inject the fuel core.
Eject the fuel core.
Eject the fuel core. Not just yet.
Mm-hmm.
But in desperate measures. Eject the fuel core and fire at the fuel core.
What would Jerichus do in this situation?
That's what Jerichus would do. I borrowed the idea from him. Yeah, he talks in his sleep.
Talks in his sleep. Oh, that's a good one. Considering you don't sleep and have to put up with everyone else when they are sleeping, you probably would know stuff like that.
I take it we've got Imperial troopers and whatever on the ship.
You've got a couple of them guys, yes.
Right, they're in the ship also doing their shooty things.
They're inside and outside the ship doing whatever they need to do.
So the only gate not being guarded inside right now is this one.
It's the northern one, yes. However, it is close to breaking.
Okay, tell a contingent to get down there ready.
Mm-hmm.
And tell the oil pourer to get ready.
Yep.
Okay.
So what's your next course of action to shoot something or damage something or what?
She in 20 or 30 still?
She's at the max now.
She's 30?
You're at your normal, I mean.
So, 41, 43.
Yep.
Aim shot, fit 33.
Aim shot, half action aim?
Yeah.
Or full action aim, because I'm not really having turn issues going on here. I'm just letting you do whatever you want at this point, aren't I?
Well, I probably should go for a cool shot, full action.
Okay. Single shots are plus 10 now.
Okay. 68.
Plus 10, plus 20, plus 30 if you're doing a full action and all that nonsense.
Yep. Just about did it. Close.
Head again.
Of course. What else would I shoot at? I can see that isn't armoured. There might be something kind of the cloth that I can't see.
Maybe.
Like breasts. Not as great. 6.
No, but it wasn't enough to finish it.
Oh, she's down, is she?
She's in the criticals and knocked to the ground.
Okay. I tell the cannons and these two boys up here, focus fire on her.
Okay, that would actually kill her.
Good, do it.
Yep, well, since she's the one who summoned them, their link to this realm causes all the demons to vanish and the water is to close.
Which I thought it would. Okay, now where is she now?
She'd be pretty much out here, outside. So
I'm going to go investigate her corpse. She's in a corpse now, right?
Yes.
I'm going to go investigate her corpse.
Now, I got one question for you. Artez family crest.
The bat, the dragon, the devil.
Really? Okay.
It's Dracula's family crest. Dracula wasn't evil, he was misunderstood.
Well, I'm not saying he was evil, I'm just saying that you were going with that. That seems very appropriate, doesn't it? Okay.
Basically, it's a bat with dragon wings with a devil riding on it.
Yes, well, upon inspecting the body, you find a signet ring with that symbol on her person. In a pocket. While you may not know who this person is,
she appears to be related.
She is either related to you in some shape or form, or
killed somebody that is and took his ring.
Or there's a third option.
Really? Another scion of Hagar or whatever his name is?
No, that's not what I was thinking. Somebody in your family gave it to her.
Oddly enough, I like that one less.
One of your family members is plotting to destroy the Imperium for something. Or at least this planet. But what?
Right.
Now you go to investigate. They could have possibly be digging here. Maybe they dug something up.
Exactly. Now I want another word with the foreman. This is a mining planet, but not every mining planet has people burning down villages.
Especially a chaotic psycho.
Right. So, what is it you're digging for here? And don't give me the standard nonsense.
Okay, well, he's going to take you to the mine that is inside the city, of course, the village or settlement anyway. And as you're going down into it, you start to feel an uncomfortable presence. Unnatural.
We're going to meet the Forerunners. Am I in Carrot Peaks?
Oh dear. At the bottom, at the final part of this mine, they show you that there is a strange ore vein that none of their mining tools can dig up.
Strange vein / ore.
A vein of ore, so yeah. And it is blue in colour with a red tint in the centre.
Try and break a piece off with hand.
Well, first of all, I'm going to need a willpower test from you here, as you touch it. 21.
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, I need a toughness test.
Which is your bonus, which becomes...
You're at 41, I think, there, but...
Yep, which becomes 8. Toughness bonus.
Unnatural toughness, yeah.
48. Right, 68. So.
It's still a pass.
Yeah.
And now I need a strength test.
Again, unnatural strength.
You don't have unnatural strength, you've got unnatural agility, but not unnatural strength.
Oh, right. 69.
Well, you pass the tests to succeed not being corrupted by whatever it is. But however, you were unable to break a piece off.
Try again.
Okay.
I'm not in battle, so it's not like it's a turn thing. Like, yeah, I've used 1 fate point for the day for the battle.
Same goes for you have to do all the tests again, I might add. Willpower, strength, and toughness.
Pass.
94.
Probably hurt me a touch, right?
That was the toughness.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a fail on that. Now for the strength. Giving a plus 10 to this.
61.
Not
again, huh?
6.
Well,
that was a 6. So write that down on here first. I'll give you what that means later. Okay, now I just need a willpower and a strength test. 57. It's a fail on the willpower. Now,
apparently.
3. 81.
6, 3, and... Oh.
No, that's a fail on the strength test. But if you're going to keep trying with the strength...
I am.
Roll again.
These aren't corruption points, are they?
You'll find out what they're for later.
Yeah, they're corruption points. If they're corruption points, then I need...
7 for the first one, but that's not what this is about yet. 30!
Willpower passes.
Well, the willpower's fine. That was your strength.
Oh, in that case, it passed. Yay!
There you go. You've finally managed to pull a piece off through sheer brute force.
And your bloody machinery can't cut through this. I can pull it off by hand. Okay, look, it's a little cut up, but I can do it.
You pulled a chunk out the wall. Basically by breaking the section of the wall around it and then pulling on it. What they were trying to do was hit this ore itself rather than actually breaking it around.
Well, now you know what to do.
You feel the warp in this thing, in this ore. You know what the warp feels like, having performed warp travel. It feels very similar to that.
Right. So it's something that has the warp going through it.
Yes.
A warp conductor.
Hey, it's a piece of warp stone. It's just not green.
Okay, so why did Emperor or whoever commands you instruct you to dig this thing up?
We weren't meant to be digging this up. We just found it here.
How long ago? About a week ago?
About a month ago.
Oh, about a month ago. That's better. This didn't all start at the same time.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Who else knew about it?
The foreman knew. The planet's overseer knew. Imperial arbiters on this planet wouldn't have known.
Foreman and overseer. Mm-hmm.
And the mayor of this particular town.
Uh-huh. But I'm guessing she didn't come from here.
No, she didn't.
So who else? So who knew they could get the information to the others for her to be informed?
Now that is the question.
Fine, let me speak to your mayor.
That, however, should be for another time.